Happy Tom Ford Tuesday! Today it's all about the Tom Ford's Soleil de Feu collection. This is a beautiful collection. It is giving all of the sun, bronze, golden vibes we want for summer. Yes? So in today's video we're going to talk about the collection. Now I will tell you that I didn't get every single piece, but we're going to talk about all of the beautiful pieces in the collection, and I'll share with you what I did get, which are the two eye color quads. The two eye color quads in Tropical Dusk and Island Haze, they are said to evoke strokes of solar light over the sea, sculpting the eyes with shimmering bronze and ember hues. The packaging is limited edition. It's the Soleil de Feu packaging. Its mesmerizing hues recall the molten sun descending in a burnished blaze over the sea, painting the sky with strokes of solar light. I mean, can we just take a moment for these descriptions? I mean, so this collection also has some lip sparks. Now these are described as like pearlescent balms with an overspray. Now while as I think they are beautiful, they didn't really appeal to me in that sense because I felt like it was just going to be a frosty balm. And on my skin tone, that's just not something that I'm going to find practical or something I'm going to reach for. So I passed on those. I honestly think that the money is better spent on a lip blush from Tom Ford. If you want to go that route for balms with just a little bit of color that's a little bit more wearable, this is the way to go. I love these. I use them all the time. So yeah, I know we're supposed to be talking about this collection, but I just wanted to share that. Now we also have the Soleil de Feu Shimmering Highlighter, and there are two shades. We have a warm gold shade and a neutral bronze tone. I passed on these as well. I kind of feel like this is going to be a product that I need to see in person. These tones, I don't really see myself using them. I think even seeing them modeled, I don't know maybe I'm living under a rock or something, but I don't find it flattering as just sitting here and looking at it, seeing if I want to spend, what are they now, $95 on two? Didn't do it for me. So just being completely honest with you. All right, let's get to the meat and potatoes and why you're here. Who cares about what I think? I just wanted to share, if you were kind of like back and forth a little bit about the collection, like I was for a minute. I was a little bit, I don't know, do I need it? Do I want it? It's pretty, it's Tom Ford. I'm always loving my Tom Ford. Okay, so let's get into these. So these are called the Soleil de Feu Eye Color Quads. And again, we have the shade 01 Island Haze and 02 Tropical Dusk. Now the packaging is a little bit different and I like it. It's a little more of the warm bronzy gold tone, which I think is gorgeous. And I know it's just the packaging, but for this price tag, it's the details. We're paying for the experience, so I am going to share it with you. Now they do include a white little dust cover in this one, and here is the packaging. Now it too is that warm bronzy shade, and again all of the new Tom Ford quads do have the TF on the front. I think we've become adjusted to it. Yeah. Now this collection is a bit more readily available, and what I mean by that is multiple retailers have it, so I'll make sure to link all of the places that you can purchase this collection down below in the description box for you. Now we're going to do multiple looks with these palettes. I want to make sure that this is what you want and not just fall in love with what it looks like. I want to share with you looks that you're going to want to wear and are going to be practical for you and your lifestyle. You know what I mean? And for you to really be able to enjoy the palette and just maybe inspire you if you already have the palette and you didn't think of putting those two colors together. Oh my gosh, you know what I mean? So, you know, it's Tom Ford Tuesday. The full face is Tom Ford. Everything we talk about today, again, all of the retailers that have this collection available, I'll link down below, and all of the details in today's look will be listed down there as well. So I'm going to bring it nice and close and we're going to create a couple of looks. I brought my concealer up on the lid and that's what I'm using as my base. So let's start off with Island Haze. This is a Tom Ford number 13. Let's go into this lightest shade here. Just packing that all over the brush. And I'm going to focus that on the... I'm focusing that on the inner portion of my eye. I know it doesn't look like much, but that's intentional because this first look is going to be a soft and pretty look, okay? Let's go into this shade, same brush. I am going to apply that on my outer eye. Again, this is my more soft look. Okay, nothing crazy on this one. Soft and pretty. I know I always say it, but I'm just building up that shade. Whenever I share multiple looks with these quads, I'm doing it so that we can see the versatility. Is this going to be a quad that you're only going to get the same old out of? Or is this going to be a quad that's got some little versatility to it? One and dones, day looks, night looks, you know. All right, so that shade's pretty. Again, it's soft, what we're going for. And, you know, your tools play a part. Using a more fluffy brush, it's going to give a lighter deposit of the color. Look at this eyelash. It's like, hello. My lash and brow serum. Things have been going well. All right, so I'm still building this color up just a little bit more. Very soft, very smooth. It's giving me what I'm looking for. I'm able to build it a bit. Same brush, I'm just kind of turning it over to the more clean side. I'm going to pick up more of the lightest shade. And let's pack that all over the lid. Even more. Okay, turn the brush over. We're not putting any more product, and this is how we're going to blend the two together. It's so basic, but it's so good. It's an easy, I'm out the door, but I put myself together kind of look. But don't you fear, we're going to get into these shimmeries in just a second. A very effortless and basic of the basic looks is an option you should have when you're, you know, going to purchase a palette like this. So let's put on some mascara. And that first look is done. Again, I know it's basic. Let's get into a more dramatic look and use more of these. So going into this shade, and let's just go all out, build it up, really take it there for this next look. And the best part is, I know, you're going to be a little bit more, but you're still going to be soft and sophisticated. That is the best part of these quads. And I will say this color is a definite one and done. Do we agree? Yeah, I think so. So I'm just building that up. Now let's switch brushes. Tom Ford number 11. We have to go into this beautiful shade here. Just picking that up all over my brush. It's like a penny. It's like a copper penny. Oh, that's gorgeous. Let me get closer so you can see. I have like 2 specks of fallout from that. But I mean, you'll be fine. You can always do your eye makeup first. Always remember that. This is so pretty. Okay, I'm just going to turn that same brush around. I'm going to go into the gold. It's going to be on the innermost portion. And I'm going to blend it inwards. So it's not just an inner highlight. It's going to be a little bit more than that. As I'm putting on the mascara, I feel like I want to build up the shade that I have on the lid. I'm going to put it a little bit more on the brush. So I'm going to pack a little more all over my lid. This is a really pretty color. I'm going to try it with my fingers, see if the intensity is any bit different. Yeah, a little bit. Here are our first two looks with Island Haze. Here is what my quad looks like after first use. This shade I have to say gave the most like kick up. Other than that, everything was really smooth and looks beautiful on the lids. The good thing about a palette like this is the color story is a practical one. Some may call it basic. I've got 100 of those, or some don't, and just love the Tom Ford formula because it is a nice formula, and you're going to get a ton of use out of a quad like this. So that is the first quad from Tom Ford, the Island Haze. Okay, let's just do it. We did a basic look with the other one. Let's do a basic look with this one. So I'm going to pick up this darkest shade here. That's intense. We're going to tap off the excess. And again, I am using my concealer as my eye base. So just a little bit on the outer eye. And lightly begin to blend. Let's get a little closer. Hello. Just gonna lightly build this on the outer eye. That's what I'm looking for. Just a little bit of depth. And then now with my clean number 11, yes, number 11, let's go into the pink shade. Let's go into that pink shade. Ooh, it's pretty. Again, pink in the pan. Let's see how it looks on the lid. I'm optimistic. Okay, it looks pink. Sometimes pinks can turn into other colors once applied to your particular skin tone, you know? Oh, it's giving pink. Okay, I like that. Thank you. So I'm just patting this all over. I like that. I like that a lot. I'm gonna blend the edges, but yeah. This is so pretty. Ooh. I think it's a fair statement to say that I don't have another pink like this in my Tom Ford collection, so this was a necessity. This was necessary. Oh, thank you so much. I know Tom Ford's not on board anymore, but it's giving, and I like it. What do we think? Number 13, there's no product. I'm just taking it and blending the edges ever so softly. I feel like we could maybe get away with putting a little bit more on the outer eye, but I mean, we're just gonna put a little tiny bit, just a little tiny bit. Tap, tap, tap. Okay, yeah. It's an Esom T05. It's just a flat brush. Taking the darkest brown shade, brown on your lid as your liner. Mind frame. Okay, I hope so. Then just blend the edges. So we're not giving anything harsh. We're keeping it soft and pretty. I like that very much. Okay, so that's our soft, basic, easy look from Tropical Dusk. Yes, now we must. It's imperative. We create something very much dramatique. Yeah. I am going to take the pink and let's put that down as the base all over. Okay? That's what we're going to do. I'm just putting that all. What is this? This is the number 11. It's like the flat brush. Look at that as a one and done. Yeah. Okay, now I'm going into the darkest brown. And let's intensify. I mean, let's not be shy. Let's not be shy. That's making me happy. It's so pretty. Let's not get too carried away and then it looks weird, you know? I'm just gonna take my finger and I'm going into this shade here. And I'm gonna pat that. Hi. And what I like about this one is it applies a little bit more glimmery so that you can still somewhat see what's underneath. That's pretty. Number 11, turning her around to the clean side. Let's go into this shade here. So we will have used all 4 shades. Wow, in this palette. And this one I'm going to put towards the beginning portion. Oh, I like that. It's a little more intense. Yeah. Now, let's try this shade with a brush. See how it applies. We'll blend the 2 colors together. Now with this shade right here, she is the culprit. I have a bit of fallout, but that's okay. Just a few specks we can dust away. Okay? Or not. Or we'll just have scatter under eye. 2 very different looks. This is soft, but it's a little something to it, yeah? And then this one. This is the glam, but still very sophisticated of the 2. This formula on the lid is... it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It really is. Look, I want to create something that, looking at the palette, knowing how the colors look, this is what I would probably be creating most often with this particular palette. So I have the number 11. I'm going to go apply this pink tone just all over. And I'm going to go into this shade right here. That one is quite intense, so I'm lightly applying it on the beginning portion. That's like my inner tear duct highlight, but keeping it soft. This is a number 14. It's a pencil brush from Tom Ford. I'm going to go into the darkest brown, and that is what I'm going to focus on my lower lash line. I am going to take a brown in the waterline. I know it's Tom Ford Tuesday, but I love this pencil. It's from Westman Atelier. It's so good. I think this look is fantastic and beautiful without lashes, but I haven't worn lashes in a while and I'm in a lash mood. I feel like I just want to be a little bit more glamorous, just a little bit, just a little tiny bit. So I'm going to put lashes, but look at it without lashes. It's still really gorgeous, right? Okay, so here's the finished look with the lashes. It just adds a little extra to it while still keeping the actual look really soft and pretty. Again, everything will be listed and linked down below, but these are from Dominique Cosmetics. I think these are called the Flirty Faux Mink Lashes. Created 5 looks today using the new Tom Ford Soleil de Feu Collection. I hope I'm saying that correctly. That'll be so bad if I wasn't. 3 with this one, Tropical Dusk. Again, this is going to be my go-to for this palette. And then 2 from Island Haze. So overall, both color stories are beautiful, practical, and wearable. Both formulations are fantastic. Packaging is really nice. So they did it again, I have to say. Not that the whole entire collection was my favorite, but I really enjoyed these palettes. I already shared my thoughts on the rest of the collection, but I'd love to hear yours, so comment it down below. Let's talk about it. Happy Tomboy Tuesday, everyone. Stay beautiful, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.